Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Just a minute, putting everything in the right order. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Did this work on and off TikTok and YouTube for 30 years now. Only when I'm live, I do mini free readings. So if somebody wants a mini free, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, heartfelt moment on any question, then please read the instructions down below the bar of my life. Okay, let's start with the collective. And then we'll move on to the mini freeze. Just a minute, I need to change something here. Yeah. Okay, let's start doing the collective of today. Okay, today it's all about want to be seen, want to see things, want to create things. You have the capacity today. So today you have the capacity to create anything you want, anything you dreamed of, anything you feel. It's like spirit is giving you a wand and you have the power of magic to really physically create wealth, create happiness, create connections with others, with anything you can hold, see, smell, and feel and touch. Spirits is saying that after a long time of negotiating, reassessment, refining yourself, recalibrating, you are finally at a space in your life where you finally can move forward. Hi, Duke. You finally can move forward. And that's really important because moving forward means change, means growth. And the thing is that you were already in those crossroads in the past. Creating something new can come over as exciting, scared, because when we change something in our physical being, we don't know what it will be once we have it, or if we didn't get to that, or so it's also a bit of creating anxieties in our heart, but the heart knows because it's something you wanted, dreamt of, and it's possible. The thing is, do you dare to make today a physical decision to bring you closer to your dream, to what you want, to what you feel that is yours, to something that you feel that you deserve? Spirits are saying that the world can change on a topic in your life today if you dare to make a decision. And often it's not the easy decisions, because otherwise you would have done that already this morning or this afternoon. It's mostly change. Like if we make this decision, we feel like we can't go back. If we tell the truth, we can't reinvent that relationship. We can't go back. So speak out, act, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here with the world. It means that whatever is holding you back to make that change in the physicality, and you are the only person who can make that change because you're the only person with a physical body. All spirits are the same as you because you are your higher self, but the only difference is you have a body, they don't. So you can act in this dimension that calls earth on this rock. So it's so important to start making those decisions, to start speaking the truth, speaking your mind from a place of love and kindness, because every time you say something out of self-defense, self-love, self-growth, it will always be a good step that the person around you will have to deal with, that change their lifestyle or have a new idea or opinion about you doesn't make them being in a good place. But hey, they need to start understanding who you really are, whom you are, whom you feel, who you want to create, what your dreams are, because otherwise you just let them connect and take decisions about their life, connecting with your relationship as a person that you aren't. And that's actually not fair either. So don't let other people grade you on this walk that you're doing. You're walking through towards your dream. You need to make decisions that will have a physical impact because you can't take everything with you. It's like when you walk, you can only take like a backpack with you, and it can't be too heavy because otherwise you can't keep walking. And sometimes we start with a too heavy one and we need to unload to keep walking. And unloading and taking things out are those physical decisions. And some people want you to take their load instead of their having to take their load, and giving it back creates that they're disappointed, unhappy, or they will like guilt you to take their load back into your backpack. And this is where you need to start standing on you, on your journey. You only have one in this body, you know. So one day you'll have to wake up and see that clear to get the best and the most out of this physical life that you are gifted, that you have rights to, that is yours. So the importance of today is that try to like make a list of all kind of things you are like not daring to say, not daring to think about, not daring to deal with, not daring to want to like speak up on, not daring to take an action to finish something and or to start something. And then this weekend, try to pick one and do it, because I'm getting that it's in your head. You're making a too big deal out of it. And because of past pain, you will always like wire yourself to see the negative instead of the positive. Any change has different elements. It has positive things, negative things, painful things, happy things. But you, as a human being, you need to learn to wire yourself to see the things that are important for you. Because if you don't, you will always see something negative. If you're negative, you will always see something negative. If you're positive, you will always see something positive. So it doesn't mind what kind of mindset you are. The energy and how you move forward is the same. The difference is that you want to spend energy to get somewhere. And with a negative approach, you'll just keep still. You will just end up in the same place where you started. And that always gives us energy of be a waste of space, a waste of nothing is going for me. I'm so disappointed. Why not me? Am I punished? You know, and then you just keep staying in that hole of negativity. So Spirit really today wants to tell you that you are in charge of a physical decision that maybe will not be the easiest one, but that will create change, and change will be on the path of you to create whatever you are wanting to create for yourself. So get some courage out there, make a list, and this weekend from that list, choose one topic and address it. I mean, not addressing it and running away from it and putting it on pause is what you did in the past, till today, till now, till this moment, and it didn't give you anything. So what do you have to lose to take one of these actions on your list and daring to do it differently? What do you have to lose? And just take something small. It doesn't need to be something big. Whatever works for you, just dare to take one and see how that will how that will unfold, unpack, start living their own life, you know, moving forward to what you want, what your dream is, and what you deserve. Because your heart knows that already, but you not knowing that and not having the courage and only like seeing the negative and trying to wait till something positive will change your mind is keeping you in this, it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you where you feel like nothing is happening. You're not like connected to the world. You're not getting the vibe. You're not like inspired. You're losing yourself. You don't recognize yourself. So if you feel those things, please make a list. And that was the collective of today. I hope it was inspiring for making one difficult decision with the price of something beautiful coming your way. So don't be scared. Be enlightened. No, Spirit got your back. You're not alone in this journey. You have a lot of spirits. The only thing is you're the only one with the body. So sometimes when you really look with your physical eyes and you're disconnected from your higher self, you're like, oh my God, I'm really alone. I'm scared. Oh, what's going to happen? But it's not. If you just open your third eye, you'll see everywhere there are creatures, ancestors, past loved ones, holding your hand, holding your higher self, hugging you, pushing you, singing with you, jumping up and down with you, hugging you. So start seeing the life not as a lonely place, but as a big group of energies connected to one physical body, okay? And that's you. So you have a big responsibility when you make a physical decision. All spirits are bound to that. So that's why you need to be proud of yourself that you got that power. They wouldn't give it to you if you were really the person you sometimes think you are. So good luck. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Happy Friday. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. I'm live on TikTok as on YouTube, so I do both chats. So please have patience. When I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings, so don't DM me for free. Only when I'm live, sweeties, first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Just give me a lot of energy. I'm an energy reader. When you give me energy, I will be dragged to your question. I'm sorry if you need to retype your question, but I can only pick questions that I see on my computer and phone. So sorry for that. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Hi Shirley. Thank you KKN. Thank you for being here. You're first on deck. Where are you, sweetie? If you want to be read for sure, then please read the rules in my bio. That's my picture. Just go to my link tree. It all explains there. And on YouTube, just read the information down below my bar. Okay? I'm looking for KK. And KK, where are you, sweetie? You're the first person I'm gonna read today. Let's start doing your reading. Okay, hi Sasha, I'm nosy. What people on Monday's event, especially boys, thought about me, and is any one of them interested on me? Thanks, love. Okay, let's check. Let's start with what the people Monday thought about you as a collective, and then move forward to the men so we can see whom is whom. Yeah, on the Monday event. Okay, so what I'm getting as the first card is they felt like you were a part of their group. So you were there, you knew people felt like you were part of them. So they felt like being like in a family gathering together, you know, they felt like very connected to you, boys as girls. I'm feeling that you are part of their group, their part. They wouldn't expect not seeing you there or not having you. So if it felt like everything was very good on their space. I'm seeing that it's moving forward what they're thinking of you, and it gives you like a fresh start. People start knowing you better. It's like, aha, she's like that. Or so it's like during that time it gave you time to like show you who you were. It's like you communicated a bit more, like less reserved, and yeah, also emotionally you were like more outgoing. There were some boys at the other table. Aha. So what I'm getting at the main approach is that they know you better. They see you, you're really a human, and you're like fun to hang around with emotionally. Let's see what the boys thought. What did the boy think of you? Okay, so what I'm picking up on is that, yeah, you have this vibe that boys just can't like ignore. It's like a group of boys, so maybe that table there was a group of 5 were like totally intrigued. It's like they're still speaking about you. It's like eyes crossed. I'm getting that none of them is looking for a serious relationship. but they do think like they see you as like, you know, when you go to the movies and you see a star, everybody's talking about it, how cool and nice and amazing they are, but nobody expects to date them because they're way out of their league. Speaking about me after that, yeah, good thing. So you're the star, like an actor, like, oh, that person looked amazing. Do you know her? What would she be doing? But not from a space of wanting to connect with you. You come from a you carry yourself. That's the correct word. You carry yourself as unapproachable. So people always think that you're not looking. So yes, people have an opinion of you. Yes, people turn their heads for you. Yes, people fantasize about you physically because you're pretty. But what I'm picking up on is that nobody really dares to like take action on it. Yes, it's strange how energy may keep looking at me but doesn't take action. Yeah, because they're too scared. They believe that you're way out of their league, that you are not interested in this kind of people. And you know, nobody wants to be getting a no or look silly or will be pushed away. So this is protecting their ego, you know. But they all felt annoyed. So actually, as long you don't really like make somebody feel very special, yeah, but friendly, that's up. When you are friendly, it gives an impression that you are friendly. So they need to be happy that you are friendly to them. It doesn't come across as you want more from them. So you being friendly is you acknowledge them for knowing they're in the room, but that's it. And then you move on. So that's the vibe they've got. It's like a tower moment when you enter. It's like you suck the air out of that room and people look to you because you're the one sucking it out, but you're like way out of everybody's league because you carry yourself away and you have this energy. And then when you're kind, like, for example, if the king of England comes in a restaurant, everybody will look at him and it sucks the air out of the room, and everybody can have an opinion if he's cute or not, but nobody's gonna address him even he is kind. I mean, it's like, you know, these things. So that's what I've got for you. Yeah, of course, they're talking between themselves about, look, did you see that one? That one looked good and she's amazing. And they found out that you are different. You carry yourself different. So they observed you. So they have a different opinion about you, but they still feel like you're from a different league. You're a different like species. So that's what I've got for you. That's your 5 minutes. So yes, you were noticed, people talking positive about you, but that's it. Nobody dares to like think that you will be a part of their personal life or something. So if you want that, you should like show interest and ask questions to them to teach you to set boundaries. So spirits created that opportunity for you to stay safe, because if people would come towards you at that party or would like question you or be in your face or try to seduce you, you would get maybe an anxiety attack, because it was already like a big thing to be there and to feel amazing and to feel like, and that's what they created. They created a kind of wall that was invisible, so people kept their distance so you could like enjoy and shine. And that's what happens. So be proud of yourself. You did it, girl. You did it. And you can look back to it very comfortable and very proud of yourself. You carried yourself perfectly, because it was a setting, what I'm getting from spirit, that you don't want to look stupid. You don't want to have a bad reputation, and you didn't. You exceeded your presentation to more respect. So you did very well. I hate nobody doesn't take any action, but I'll keep going my way. Yeah. And you need somebody that is bold and is ready to take the next step. So these people don't. You don't want people second guessing themselves, second guessing the situation, because then you're stuck in this kind of relationship. Yes, not for years. And that's not what you manifested, girl. That's not what you manifested, and for sure that's not what you deserve. So just keep, you learn one thing. Oh, so nice to see you too, Veronica. You learn one thing today that is amazing, that your attitude is correct, your energy is correct. Now you just need to find the right person that is ready to want to connect with that. Just give it time. But you're on point how to carry yourself, how to behave to attract the perfect person, because the stupid people, or the people who are not ready for what you want, they will not annoy you. So good for you. Good for you. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Next live will be Sunday around 1 p.m. GMT plus one time Est time. If you want a mini free reading before the weekend, first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want a 5-minute heartfelt connection about a question, then please check out my bio. That's my picture. My link tree, first, second, and third option in my link trees are ways, explanations how to, okay? And on YouTube, just read the bar below. You will have to retype your question, because I choose them at random, no guarantee, only if you go for the heartfelt moment. But then you need to read how to get there via my bio. First name and specific question. Just give me a lot of energy. I'm an energy reader, so that. Sarah, just a minute. Sarah, what is Joachim energy towards? No, that's somebody else. Just a minute. Sarah, will Wayne call me tomorrow, please? Okay, thank you for being my top one viewer. Sarah, let's check. I'm getting a yes. Oh, great, Desma. Yes, I'm getting a yes, sweetie. Then you will be next. Let's go. Lorda at would love a card. Yes, of course, sweetie. Thank you for being here on YouTube. I'm getting, don't worry what you're going through. It's just temporarily, and it looks much scarier than it is. So whatever you're going through that gives you the shivers or anxiety, it's temporarily. It's not as bad as you think it. It's something that you are like, you're making it with your mind bigger than it is. So just try to disconnect from it and just like ignore it. It will automatically pass. Mulberry twist. Bless you, Shasha. Glad you're here. The same. Thank you for being in my life, sweetie. Please tell me about this Cappy. He came strong, adoring me. I offered him to come to me, leaving behind a complicated past. Now he gets colder all the time. Oh, what's going on, Mulberry twist? Let's see what's going on with this person. It's like he's out of material to share. They feel like no connection. So boredomness, no like interests you share. So you need to spice things up. You need to make it more interesting, girl. It's too boring. He's just happy where he is, but there's like nothing common, nothing spicy, nothing new. So it's like this person needs some more spice, and you're very good to spice things up. Love Marie. Hello, Shasha. How are you? I'm doing great. Happy Friday, sweetie. Will I eventually be able to permanently leave Scorpio guy? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting a yes, and you're on your way. Just start looking for new adventures to have fun. Shirley, how did Tandal feel when I called to wish him a happy birthday? Felt nice talking to him. Let's see, sweetie. I'm picking up on he was happy. It was the best day of his life. He really didn't expect that. And hearing from you and having this experience, because the connection was really nice, because you came across as caring, and that's something he thinks and feels like very important. So what I'm getting is that he was so happy you could have like this normal conversation with no like abuse or scaredness, or he's so happy. You made his day go well. That's what I'm getting. So he has a very happy, warm feelings about that conversation. Well done, Missy. That was what you wanted to achieve. So go, Shirley. Back to the Tendel. The have a double for D. D, where are you? Where are you, sweetie? 10 minutes for D. Where are you? You're next on deck, D. There she is. Happy Friday. Okay, D, let's start doing your reading. You look great, Shasha. Thank you, sweetie. Advice on love. Ooh. Focusing on myself, health, energy, but keen for some fun and attention. Anything genuine in coming months. Okay, let's go on love. Let's concentrate on love. What am I getting for you? Okay, you're on the path of finding like great love connection. That's really the first thing I'm getting. Oh, the love card is in the higher self. So follow your intuition, because spirit really knows that you want to have a love connection coming into your life. I'm getting that this love connection should be somebody special. It should be somebody with you wanna chill with somebody. You're done with the babies. You're done with the one-nighters. You're done with the I'm so amazing and I need a lot of attention. You're looking for somebody that will give you like a great time, that will look up to you and like will inspire you. Also somebody that is like not connected or still emotionally connected to somebody else. You just want to have like, yeah, you want distance. I'm getting you're going to that spot, but you find it with having fun. I'm feeling that all by all, your life was like very concentrated on a few people and there was like less space for other souls to come in. I feel like you're always at the top of your being in happiness when you are with more people around you or something. It's like there was a lot of uncertainty in the past, and that created that it was like eating you up and all your energy, so you had no time to like connect with others. Also some like things that were taking, yeah, you needed to concentrate on things. And spirit is saying now, like, you know, you're gonna only find love if you just like can let go of everything. So you feel like responsible for others. I feel family members. So wanting love to come in is really to follow your heart and your intuition, is to connect with a lot of people, it's being in groups, saying yes to things that you didn't like expect that you would be asked for or so on. So this is about grabbing and saying yes to the right opportunity, and the opportunity will arise when you're socially with people. I'm feeling that a lot of these opportunities often you say no to because you feel like obliged, or you feel like you need to take care of somebody, like close family members. So what I'm picking up on is the most important of this part of your life at this moment is putting yourself first. I'm feeling that emotionally that's really difficult. Physically you're quite well doing that, but emotionally it's really difficult for you. You always feel like when you are somewhere you're letting somebody else down. Those are all the anti-energies to get where you need to be and where you deserve. And I do see love will coming in. I'm picking up that it's coming in the next 6 weeks, but you need to be able to shake off all these responsibilities, feeling that you need to like make somebody bigger, stronger, help them be in their face. You need to do that, but that thing should be second. You first need to take care of yourself. You need to find yourself the most important person, and this person is like, you need to gift that person fun, adventure, anxiety, different things, you know, that kind of thing. Will P and I catch up again? I feel we would both be in better place. Yeah, I think you need to be like social. Let's concentrate on peace. So the most important, Desma, is really to put yourself first now, and to say yes to things that looks funny when you are invited, and when you feel intuitively I need to go to that bar or have a coffee there or have breakfast there, that you just do that. Let's see if you're gonna bump against P. Okay, at this moment what I'm picking up on is P is a sensitive subject here. I feel like there's some trust issues there. You don't trust this person at all. So bumping up against him and thinking that you can catch up again and be both in a better place starts with him, starts with you, how you see him and how you trust him. And what I'm picking up on is that you're not trusting this person at all. It's like whatever that person will say, you will like not take it seriously. I'm pulling that you are manifesting to run into P. I do see that when you will be like more out and about. I feel that P is also having this kind of lifestyle at this moment, being out and about, that you will bump in one kind of adventure that you will go with your friends or people from work. I feel like once you connect, nothing's gonna change if before, and that's now, so probably that's why you're asking me this question, so you're following your intuition. It's what do you think of him? Because with what you believe he is towards you and how he behaved, this is just an opinion that you can only have because you had that experience and that's what you still remember. And it depends also how you look to the situation. You can look to a situation like, I'm going to look for the flaws, or I'm going to look to the positive things or the changes. That depends on you. And that will then be what you then get from information, because that's how you shift information, how you generate information for yourself. So the importance of it all is before of these 6 weeks is 3 to 6 weeks. 3 to 6 weeks is to know what you think of this person. Is it still a candidate? That's the question I'm getting. Is it still a candidate? Because a candidate could never be with you, is what Spirit is saying, if you can't trust this person. And because of the past behavior, you don't trust, because you always start over again and you give him grace, and then he acts away, and then you assume and you make a story out of it, and then we're back to square one. And the thing is here is, if you know really who he is, and you do, and you know his weakest points, and you don't take them personal, because he can act like that because of other people in their life, like you also have other people in your life that sometimes comes in and you are like dropping everything. So the importance of it all is, yes, when you meet this person, and yes, there is still a possibility for a beautiful relationship, but then you need to be honest. You need to say like, listen, if these 2 weeks you concentrate really like, how do I see this person, and if I had to grade that person, what do I think are their good points and what are their bad points? And then when you meet them physically, you need to tell them, you know, this is the image I have from you. I'm not telling you that it's correct, but this is the image that with what is going on in the last months, on, off, this, that, you doing this to me, that, and me not. This is the opinion I have from you, and I don't like this version of you, because I know in my heart that you can be this. So you need to be honest, and then you need to ask this person like, why do I don't see this, or why do I have this kind of vision about you, or this or that. And that's so important to have this conversation before you take again a next step, because how many times can we try? And I do see reconciliation in the future, and maybe that's the love that I see that is coming in. So I think and I believe you're totally on point, but you need to do the groundwork this time, not to end up in a broken heart again. And the groundwork is, the problem with you both is communication. He has a way to communicate or not communicate, but not communicate is also communication. And you get upset or change your communication connected to his actions. So starting over, I see that in the cards this summer. I see that in the cards, bumping against each other. Yes, if you let go of all your responsibilities that aren't yours, but that you make them yours because you're so amazing, beautiful person, and start having fun and go with the flow and go out and about and have fun. But then please have that conversation before moving forward. Just say, like, when you see them, I love to see you, you look great. I think you're still amazing. Can we have a coffee? And then maybe start discussing this. Start sharing the picture that you see him, how you see him, and ask him why you're seeing him this way if he doesn't feel like that was him. And I think that he will say, you, yeah, I was in a bad space, so I understand you saw me like that. But if he says sorry about it or acknowledge it, this should give you again a better like stability to start over and make this really a success, because you two together is really a beautiful picture. It would be a shame. Your 10 minutes are past, sweetie. I'm gonna pull an oracle card on your reading. And why you should do that, and why you should be bold and brave to talk to this person that way. And I was actually in the collective today, so if you missed the collective, just go to my bio. Last option in my link tree is my YouTube channel, and once I'm off live, the whole life will be uploaded to that, and just go to the beginning to the collective reading. But the card is saying, because you deserve better, you need to challenge this person so they will be a better version of themselves. And then why you need to do that, it's because you deserve better. You deserve a better version of this person. And if nobody tells them, they don't know. And you take away their opportunity to prove you wrong, to give you that security, to create a beautiful relationship. And then it's not a loss for you both. So that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Hope you are strong and ready, and take time to really assess this connection and this person, and really with full honesty and love in your heart, like, describe that person for you. And then when the time comes, you dare to like mirror that with him in a beautiful, kind way, because you deserve gold, girl. You deserve gold. And that was your oracle card too. So good luck, sweetie. Shine and have fun. Holiday season, have fun. Go fly, go have fun. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Somebody wants a heartfelt reading about a question, then please go to my bio. All information is there in my link tree. If you want a mini free reading, first name and specific question in the comment box. Mama T, thank you for sharing my live. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm an energy reader. Mini reads are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So just give me a lot of energy and for sure I'll pick your question, okay? If you want to be next on deck, then please go to my bio. All information is there. Caroline, any message from me today? Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Okay, the message I'm getting is, oh, you have like cards that are contradicting each other. You have a lot of physical cards, so I feel like mind, soul, and body is disconnected at this moment, sweetie. I don't know why, but I feel like your heart is like on overdrive to keep those 3 energies together. I feel that you're a bit heartbroken emotionally. So the trigger that you are disaligned is an emotional something that you are feeling or are like addressing at this moment. Thank you, Mama T. So what I'm picking up on is that because of this distraction, you should be busy only with physical things. You should really concentrate on physical, beautiful things that give you happiness, warmth, that taste well. It's time to give you physical gifts to like shake off this emotional trigger that creates that you fraction yourself in 3 different versions instead of one, with one heart beating and keeping it all together. So realignment is key, and it starts with physical things that are feeling amazing. That's what I've got for you, Carol. So I hope it helps. Mamati, thank you for being my top one viewer. What to expect from my husband? Says he's coming on Monday and his intentions towards me. Of course, sweetie. Let's check what's going on there. What's going on there? Okay, I'm feeling that this person feels like they have full control. So it's like a person that it's like feeling I have everything under control and coming for a mission. It's a man on a mission. He wants to reconnect and be in your graces emotionally. So it's somebody coming to find kindness from you, to want to be emotionally taken serious and wants you to adopt them in the new way that you are moving forward. That's what I've got. Meme, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. M invited me over. Will going him today ruin all the progress I made or make things better? Okay, let's check that. Great. Let's check that. Let's see. What is going on here? It's all about what you want to find and what you want to see and what you want to experience. That's really what I'm getting. I'm getting if you want to see the good things, if you want to see the improvements, if you don't want to like nitpick, if you just want to like see this connection to like find each other on an emotional level, to be honest, like when you're missing something or you're feeling triggered by something that you just like dare to bring it up and just say I'm missing this, or why you're looking like that, you make me uncomfortable. More in me, I do see that it's gonna be a better connection. But if you're there like already not wanting to and being scared, you're just gonna see the negative, and then you better just like not show up. That's what I've got. But you do you, girl. It's your life. Okay, let's see who we have here on YouTube. Oh my god, that's so much. Let's see where we start. Let's pull new love. Hello, Shasha. Can I have a general? Of course, sweetie. I'm picking up. Oh, whatever is going on, try to look at it as a grown-up and not in a childish way. It's like sometimes you over dramatize things, or you think you know and you make a decision but actually you don't know. It's okay not to know. It's fun because sometimes when we are triggered to know something and we don't know, it inspires us to learn or invest or ask people, and like that we meet more people. So start seeing not knowing as a strength instead of a problem. So stop faking you knowing. Just be honest and go with the flow. You'll be fine. That's what I've got for you on this card. Dente Benotter Bruce. Hi, Sasha. My Magie, please tell me about my scary Leo, the heartbreaker. He reached out briefly a few days ago with condolence after months of silence. What is going on with him? Thanks. Okay, got you, sweetie. Let's check. Okay, what I'm picking up on is I feel like he, all the time that you was disconnecting, he was doing things that for sure you don't approve. So I think he had a different mistress, and that ended because he felt like he missed something that you do offer and that person doesn't. So lemon. So what I'm picking up on is it's just jumping again. And why it's with you now? Because he realized you have everything. You're amazing. You're the dream woman. And he needed that adventure to figure that out. Veronica, has V been missing me since we haven't spoke? Ooh, let's check. I'm getting that spiritually. My pleasure, sweetie. I'm getting that spiritually he's like very, very missing you. He doesn't feel your connection with him. It's like you pulled back your power, Veronica. And I'm getting that. Yeah, he's missing you. It's like when he needs to make a decision, or when he feels about something, he feels like, what are you doing now? How you would think about it? So yeah, that kind of missing. That's what I'm picking up on. Ayik, has my husband been missing me lately? Says he is coming home by Monday, but third party involved. Okay, let's check. I feel like he missed you because but he misses a version of you. He feels like often you're like detaching you emotionally from this person, and then he feels like you look down to him, and that version of you he didn't miss. So that's really what I'm getting. Veronica, that's so beautiful. Thank you. So that's what I'm getting. So he misses the caring, the warmth, the kind person, but he doesn't know which person he will run into. So he sees you as different people. If you want to, yeah, whatever you want, sweetie. If you want 10 minutes, then please. Let's see. Next, Kevin, how do you see things going for my Brownfield app next week? Will things go smoothly? Let's check. Okay, I'm seeing that it's gonna go smoothly, and this is just the beginning of a new adventure that you will explore more furtherly than what you started. So I'm seeing that this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be good, Kevin. It's gonna be perfect. Olivia Santiago, how are you? I'm doing great. Happy Friday. What is happening to Yas and there? Is there romantic going on? Okay, romance going on between those two. Let's check what's going on between those two. I'm feeling that they're still like learning to know each other. I'm not seeing romance at this moment. It's more like learning to know each other, but in a friend kind of way. Sarah, general for the next 10 days. Let's check. I'm getting that the first 9 days, nothing else really is gonna change because something is bothering you, something is, my pleasure, sweetie. Something is bothering you, something is keeping you awake at night, is what I'm picking up on. And what I'm picking up on is that you should address something because emotionally, as long as you don't know the outcome, or and you're waiting that the outcome will be like presented to you, but it's not, you need to go and get it. So the next 10 days will be nothing than what you're now. You can change that if you start addressing somebody or something with some information, so you know where you stand, so you can move on. Okay, Veronica, where are you, sweetie? I have a 5 minutes for you, Veronica. Where is Veronica? Next on deck, Veronica. Veronica, there she is. Okay, let's start your heartfelt 5 minutes. Hi, Shasha. It's so nice to see you. The same. I'm so happy you're here on this beautiful Friday. Hope you're enjoying the time with your daughter, sweetie. I hope you are enjoying your summer. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going karting with my son a bit later. I have been feeling off these past few days. I feel sad that I haven't heard from V. What has been going on in our connection? The spirit still see him contacting me roughly within a month or so. Thank you so much, Sasha. Appreciate always. Okay, let's check what's going on with V. What is happening with V? What is going on in your connection with V? Okay, just got one card. Okay, the world is shifting and changing. So the connection is changing. Often with the world, it means it's moving to a good direction. So let's check where it's moving towards. Okay, at this moment, he's emotionally disconnecting from you. That's the only way he can survive. So he started, you asked me prior if he was missing you. Yes, he was missing you. But he's in a situation that physically he can't connect with you. So I think he has like no access to phone and computers when he's in a kind of a white building, that's gardens and so on, but everything is like taken away from them personally. So emotionally, he's just disconnected from you because it's too painful. I'm getting it in a protected space, and people physically need to take care of him. So I don't know what happened, but he's not able to take care of him at this moment. So maybe something happened or something, or something, he went through something. So I'm getting a physical setback. So the month, I don't think, or I don't know if we can honor that because we're getting the devil. It's like he relapsed, really. I feel like he was doing better. I feel like you were a lot presence in his thought, in his healing journey. You were the one he wanted to get better. You were the one he was doing the work. You were the one not making stupid decisions. You were the one that he needed to get his life like back together so he can like reconnect with you. And I don't know, something happened and he relapsed. I feel like, yeah, a woman was called and he went through something. He's like still getting through, getting better. So something physically happened to this person, mentally, physically, but something happened that a woman was called, and he needed help, and he's in a space where physically he can't take care of himself, or he needs help to take care of himself. I'm getting constantly the healing card. So at this moment, you can only know that this person really wants to reconnect with you. You just need to know that that is his like number one priority. Every time when he feels better again, at this moment, I'm getting that he's back where he started. So it's just like this shouldn't be new for the people who are taking care of him because it's like a repetitive circle. Nobody's like really stressed about this relapse in his close circle. Everybody knows that it's a part of the process, so nobody's like scared or it's not panicking or something. It's just like a habit, and they believe that when he gets this kind of treatment, help, or support, or this kind of lifestyle, he will learn to make better choices next time. So everybody's still very positive about his recovery, about whatever that he had a relapse on. And I'm getting that you should just know that he's in good hands, that people are taking care of him, and that every time when he feels strong, his first like drive is to want to reconnect with you and know what you're doing, or see you, or want to know something about you. That's the one getting him out of those situations. Only, yeah, when he doesn't feel strong and he has a weak moment, he just collapse. And something that people don't think it's strange is in his environment. So something he's dealing with already all his life. Yeah, I'm getting it's your soulmate, so it's ups and downs. That was your 5 minutes, sweetie. It is your soulmate to show you the beauty in simplicity. That's why you're going through this. So this person probably can't find like thrills in life, and that's why goes overboard, maybe to get this adrenaline rush, or uses substance to feel like happiness, and that goes sometimes wrong. So this is why his healing is just finding enough in just a lifestyle that is healthy, not needing these different things that he's treated for. So it can be alcohol, it can be drugs, it can be anything. I mean, so yes, of course it's gonna be healed, because yes, it's an illness, but it's not a it's an illness you can shake off, like, but it's also a mindset, and that's why nobody's worried. It's not like a health threatening disease. It's just a way of viewing life and surviving, and that needs to shift. And I think you don't do nothing, and you for sure are not ending up in this situation, but you need to see life also differently to get the courage to get out of your life that you created for yourself by seeing it wrong. So you thought you needed like the big gestures to be happy, and what it made you is it made you more stuck, more like no freedom, more like no say. So I think you both going through the same, but everybody goes, the symptoms are different. Do you get it? So you're not disconnected, you are connected, but physically you're disconnected. Something like that. Hope it makes sense, sweetie. So I wouldn't be sad, or I wouldn't feel alone, or I wouldn't feel upset. I think it's just part of the process, if I'm honest. I know it sounds stupid, but if you look to it in a bigger picture, I think you get what I mean. So good luck, sweetie, and thank you. Okay, if somebody still wants 5 minutes heartfelt message, then please go to my bio, as I just did for Veronica. All information is written how to get on the to get that next. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. Okay, if you want a mini first name and specific question in the comment box. Okay, picture perfect turnip. Hi, Sasha. Is it in my best interest to let this guy move in with me or not? Sweetie, I'm just gonna give you the information on if you do and if you don't, and you make that decision. You know that. But you asked a perfect question. If you do, I'm getting this is the start of something stable. You create a stability physically by taking that action and living that lifestyle. So are you ready to feel as a unit and to go through life as a unit? It's like it's or in or out with this person. Once that person lives in, they want to show the world a unit. They want the decisions as a unit. They want to move forward as a unit. So that's really something you need to know if you're ready for that. If not, then please have first a conversation before you let that person move in. If he doesn't move in, I feel like that this person will not trust you and will think, because in the past, people who said no to this person or this wanted distance between that person, they were like untrustworthy. They had like other, they were hiding something, so that's why they needed that space. So then that person is going to revisit the trauma of the past. So I think that the right answer, but that's just my opinion, and sweetie, you do whatever you want, is to have a great conversation first before you moving in or out with this person about how it's gonna look and what everybody's thinking about and where everybody's comfortable with. I think you need to have this hard this hard discussion or talk before you say yes or no, because it's a mix. Or build a plan like, okay, not now, but if this and that and that and that in the near future will check the boxes, then it's a yes or something. So it's something combined. That's the answer, I think. And honesty and clarity and your boundaries should be clear. Yeah, that's what I've got. Yeah, should be clear. It's gonna be fine then. So you're okay. Just actually, it's the collective reading of today, making a physical decision that will work out, even how scary it is. This is about first discussing everything, talking about the details, having good um like, yeah, speaking about values, speaking about whom do what. Maybe make a contract, like a verbal contract. Doesn't need to be like an official one, but something like, make it clear. Talk about the things that scares you. You know yourself, you know what your needs are, and be honest before creating it physically and then start fighting for them. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Oyin, does my husband still want our marriage to work for one, or want a divorce because of his baby mama? Thank you, sweetie. Let's see. For being a number 3. Let's see. My pleasure, sweetie. I'm seeing that emotionally he's not connected with you anymore. And I don't know why. So this person at this moment doesn't know if they want to be married with you or wants a divorce. I'm picking up on a person that is emotionally not dealing with you. So it's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't love you anymore. You just don't visit that. It's like their life is. It's like you were. Okay, he has 2 light bulbs. I hope to show you that. He has 2 light bulbs, and one is you and one is the baby mommy. And the baby mama created a physical something that he just shut down the light of your bulb because he has to face this person. Yeah, and it's like this person is asking, it's not that he doesn't want to, but this baby mama is giving him all kind of things that he needs to do something about it and deal with it. And so that's like, she doesn't give him room to even think or rethink or reevaluate. Or so I think that this one is bombarding him, that he just like goes in a flight or fight mode. I feel they're not so kind to each other. I feel like they're annoying each other, they're not agreeing with each other. So I don't think it's comfortable there. But it's like he needs to deal with it. And I don't feel that he's like man enough, if I can say that, to like shut her off or create like space so he can like take a step back and regroup and like rethink and like uh so that's what I'm getting. Does that make sense? That's really what I'm getting. So I hope it helps. So yeah, this person, you can give him space. You have to give him space because you're not gonna save him. Uh, and he needs to find a way to man up and deal with it. And as long as he doesn't find that, I think if he would come back crying with a blue eye, you would not take him seriously. So let him find a way to step up against this force and then when he comes to you, he can also protect you, because otherwise this woman will just come as heavy on you too, and then you have a problem. So it's nothing to do with not wanting to be married. It's just dealing with whom is making the biggest mess of his life and not being capable or wanting to step up and reorganize. Meme, is Miu genuine towards Ed, or is he still busy with the third party? I feel that this MLU is not genuine towards N because they're using them, they need them physically. So if that person doesn't know that, then I don't know that. Do you get it? So I don't know if that person is upfront that that connection that he has is based on something that she has physically that he needs. So this is not a love connection. This is not an emotional connection. This is a physical connection. I knew it. Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. I'm totally on board with that. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally on board with that, Brooks. That's what I'm getting. Being with her, it's like Christmas coming soon. It's like a one-time money, like push in his life. My pleasure. You too, you too, you too. You're so good too. You got that through. Let's see. Stutters. Hi, Sasha. Would Cici ever give me a serious commitment? Oh my God, sweetie. I, we as mediums can't answer that actually. We can just say yes or not when you're doing this or that. But I do getting one card on this reading, and what is always the problem in this relationship, and the main focus should be in this relationship, and you should like get this just like sorted, so that's possibility for ongoing forever till eternity, is communication. So once you get that communication on key, there's hope. If not, not. And this is something that will be something in your relationship that will always need the highest priorities. So maybe learn to communicate. Maybe go to a coach or find somebody religious that can help you or whatever. You need to talk with like somebody present with each other, so you learn how to address each other, and with somebody that you both respect, can be honest, because you both have a kind of communication style that is harsh, painful, and I think you are grown up with this kind of lifestyle, so you don't know any better. So I'm for sure, you know, and some people can deal with like harsh communication and other not. So it's really in a communication also about what is lying and what is not lying. It's to do with that. Some people say if you don't ask, then it's not a lie. If others says you have to say it from nowhere. It's all about how you see life, what you feel that needs to be communicated. And so thanks, you communicated very well. The issue is has been a player. Yeah, but it's to do with where are boundaries and so on. That's what I'm picking up. It's all about and how you communicate about it. I feel like that's you both are very good in feeling each other, in understanding each other needs, but everything around it, the explanation, the how to go about it, that's where I feel like the shoe doesn't fit at this moment. And I feel if you address that, you can be forever together because you are good together. And things that happens always have a reason, because one doesn't feel seen or doesn't get enough or expect something that is not like given back. So yeah, and you can do actions, but some people are people, you know, everybody has a different love language. So I think that if we're talking about communication here, it's also like knowing each other love language, knowing each other's comfort. I feel like deeper emotional connection on that part, if that's if you find a way to like get to the base of this part of your being and her being, I feel like you will have a great relationship. But that's where I feel, me personally, and what I get from spirit as an energy is lacking. So you do you, but think about it. Uh, Maria, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I did have 2 jobs interview this week. Do you see a contract? Okay, let's check. Will you have a contract? I feel like they think you are worth better, or you want too much money. So something there. People assume whatever they're offering or where you went for, it's like too low out of you. Yeah. So I feel like they're more comfortable with a minor or somebody that still needs to grow or something. That's what I've got. So I'm not seeing it, sweetie. I'm sorry. So maybe you need to go for different functions. Um, Thanks a lot, Sasha. You had a bigger piece of my heart than I gave anyone else. Yes, that's why you're so kind and so beautiful. And I feel like this person also you, but somehow it just like doesn't click, and it should be able to click. I do see a possibility, but that's just understanding each other better. It's like you both speak different languages, like one speaks French and one speaks English. So how you communicate, you know? I can take that. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting that maybe Maria about your jobs. Yeah, I'm getting two readings constantly, different messages inside. So I'm switching, but I'm keeping the Maria. I'm getting that maybe you're going for this kind of level because you're desperate, um, because you don't know your value, and I don't know your age or nothing, but I'm getting that you come across as more like mature than you think you are. So some functions they don't want a mature person because a mature person will grow quicker to like being in a higher function that puts the person that is interviewing you in a dangerous place. So they see you as danger, but as positive. Do you get it? So maybe find a job where they need more a mature person so you're not a threat, or a job that doesn't have like the next step is then a manager or a team person or something. So you're not getting it because they like somebody that will make mistakes, so keeps their own life like I'm doing free readings now, sweetie. Only when I'm live. So my next live will be Sunday at 1 p.m. GMT plus one time or S. So that's how I'm seeing it. So I feel once, Maria, you will do that shift, you'll get a job like really quickly. Yeah, more senior role. Yeah, that's true, Dukes. I totally agree. And I'm getting that you will be also much more happy because you're ready for that. You're are this mature person and you are giving that energy out, and but it's also you. So dare to go bolder. Actually, the collective was about it today. So I don't know if you were here when I did the collective. Just go to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. It's the last option in my link tree, and just go to the live of today and then the beginning. The collective is really this. So that's really funny. Shirley, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Like how Tendel and I used to communicate. We were from different planets. Yeah, yeah. I totally remember that. I totally remember that, Shirley. You see, you can inspire others and help others by giving back. We all went through the same. I'm sorry, Sasha. Is V disconnected from me because he didn't think I looked attractive? Oh my God, let's check, sweetie. Thank you, makes sense. Yeah, Maria. So don't be negative because I do see a great job coming your way, but you need to like have a different approach. That's why it's not working out. So another approach is not because you're going less, it's about you're actually worth more. Um, no, he feels like he's not looking good enough or attractive enough for you. I feel like this person is a bit like heavy on the heavy side and not a bit like really heavy. So yeah, he thought you were looking amazing. He thought that you were also on the heavy side. So too heavy, like I'm sorry, but the image I'm getting, and I don't care whatever how you look or whatever, because for me it's the person inside. But I'm seeing like his idea was to sit at a lake with like a promenade, and they're like little, like, you say that, like little chairs, no, benches, face to the water. And his vision, Veronica, was you both chubby people sitting looking to the water. And now it doesn't work that way because you're not chubby and he is. But I don't know. It's just an image. I can't help it. That's really in his head. So when he saw you, the picture doesn't match. So it made him insecure. I know, being me sometimes it's so difficult and annoying because I see things want to offend and it's not me because I have like no opinion about it. So yeah, they are. They're very whining and funny, but whining as well, Mimi. At night they can like keep me busy because they're just like complaining about something. I have one who's knitting all day, so I'm all the time hearing of the knits, Betty here. And seeing she can like getting really upset on Betty because Betty has this black humor. So it's really funny. Both of them, my guys. Those two often are. So yeah, sometimes I see things and hear things from them. It's so funny. And then I need to tell that. Sometimes make me like in a very embarrassing place, but you need to hear it. I am like, yeah, I'm sorry, you do whatever you want with that information, but if you ask, you get it. So that's the image I'm getting on this question. So for sure, don't feel like second guessing yourself or feel bad. It's the other way around, Veronica. His picture, he needs to like go back to paint shop or change his chubbiness into something else. So then we have two like junked, muscly people on that bench. Oh my god, that's so funny. So next to him healing, he also has some physical challenges ahead. So how, if you think you're not important in his life, you are, even you're not seeing him or hearing him. His day-to-day decisions are based on you, on him seeing you. So you do have like a big, you left a big impression on him. Hiya, should I leave my current job for a gutter smaller shop to work at? Sweetie, I can't tell you what to do. I can just explain what's gonna happen. You're the only one with a physical body here in your life, and you need to act. Spirit can only give you information. So what if you stay? What if you go to that smaller one? Okay, if you stay, it's better for your future. It's like wherever you work now, it gives you more opportunity. My pleasure, Veronica. Love you too, girl. So what I'm getting is staying where you are brings you closer to the goal that you put yourself out to achieve on a career kind of level. Leaving, okay, I think that you will be bored at the other store because I do see you going for the other one, emotionally disconnecting from whatever you're doing, losing your passion. So the smaller store maybe seems on paper like more interesting, but the question is if it's gonna be interesting to be there every day and to like do things and feel like and not be bored. So that's up to you. You need to like do some research more, I think, what your function will be and how your day will look like before to make this decision. Okay, sweetie, thank you so much for being here. If you want a one-on-one with me, that's possible every day. My pleasure, Haya. Just go to my bio. They're all via Google Meet, so you're very welcome to book a private reading with me. Next live will be Sunday around 1 p.m. S time or 1 p.m. GMT plus one time. Have an amazing start of the weekend. If you still want to see the whole live, just go to my bio on TikTok. Last option in my link tree is my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. um Hope to see you all soon. Have an amazing weekend on YouTube. Bye everybody. And